Hello, guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Laps and Yaps. I hope you all enjoyed last week's episode with the Felber twins. However, this week we're taking a different angle, and I'm joined by motorsport content creator Alice, or also known as Motorsport Madness Pod. Alice, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. I guess the main topic to start with is the livery reveals. So obviously we've had Haas, Red Bull, V-Carb, and Audi. What are you thinking of them so far?
I am leaning more towards the Red Bull liveries. I love them.
Yeah.
The colour palette, they've got that right. The Red Bull for their livery, oh my god, I'm so in love with it. Like you have mentioned about reminding you of Mark Webber. I totally agree. But Haas, I get that they've got to use the colours of their logos and like the sponsorship side, but also I was kind of disappointed. And then Audi, that was just basically the mock-up one that we all predicted, and they went, yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah, I literally looked at it and I thought, isn't that just the car that Bella James filmed a video with a few months ago?
Yeah.
And do you know the Haas one? I hadn't even realised they'd revealed their car because there was nothing. They just did the Instagram post. No. So I just kind of scrolled past it and didn't think much of it. But I agree with you the colour scheme, but I guess they've had to keep it the same as the other Toyota cars, the ones in WEC and stuff. But the Red Bull have actually set the standards so high though. Oh, it was just such a nice car.
I can't believe you stayed up and watched it though.
I don't know why I did actually. Obviously, kind of literally switching topics already. Formula E, we've got some new rookie test drivers. What do you think of them so far?
Oh, I'm excited for the free practice because I don't know whether you've just seen, but I've just seen that Dennis Hauger is doing it with Andretti.
I haven't seen. Is he actually?
Yeah, because I'm on the Instagram channel. I was like, what's this? 5 minutes before this, I was like, we've got to find this out. But yeah, he's doing it with Andretti, which is quite exciting.
Yeah,
I think we got a good variation, and I saw that Pepe Marti's also doing it. A couple hours ago that went out, I think. Oh,
but he drives them anyway.
Yeah, so
it's just when you have the Formula One rookies, Also, but is it Mahindra putting Chloe Chambers in the car?
Yes!
That
I love Chloe.
Great. The fact, it's because normally when you see the woman in the Formula E car, it's the woman's only test, but it's not. They've actually gone, you have to pick a rookie, and they've actually picked the female, and it's
yeah.
Oh my god, we're getting
progress, guys, progress.
Yeah, and obviously it'll be great for Chloe as well for her to do that. I can't remember who else has been announced for it, but I just remember seeing the Chloe post.
Trying to think. I've seen so many different announcement posts.
Yeah.
They're all a big blur.
They're all just coming in really fast at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, and also our next race is Miami.
Yeah.
How we feel. I mean, we spoke about this obviously on the Rookie Reporters podcast. If you haven't watched it, go listen. But how are you feeling for Miami?
I'm actually really excited. As mentioned in the Rookie Reporters podcast, we were talking about the fact that they're with the new Hard Rock track.
Yeah.
And I obviously love that track. For anyone who doesn't know, I am a big Lando Norris fan. So take that as you will. So I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good race. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be great.
I can't wait for it, honestly.
So I mentioned junior drivers, and I know when we filmed Laps with Libby, we mentioned junior drivers. Is there any, so I know you're trying to get into it, so what junior series has got caught your interest the most, so far?
I have to say it's got to be British F4. I've watched touring cars, and obviously that's usually on at the same time.
Yeah.
So I catch glimpses of it, but then I follow you, so I see everything about British F4 usually. I'm just keeping in the loop slightly with your posts on social media, so it's probably going to be that.
Yeah, it's good. I'm really excited for the new season, especially with even Jeff Hall getting announced yesterday.
Yes.
That was, I'm really excited for him coming back, because he's a Mercedes junior So
Yeah.
it's also showing like a Formula One team back in the little drivers, but not that little. But also like they've put 2 of the Red Bull juniors have been announced so far, and one is Akira Baiting. So they've got a female Red Bull, and Scott Kin Limblonk, another Red Bull driver with high tech, and the last Red Bull driver with high tech has to be Finn McLaughlin. Obviously, it's in F3 now, but yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen much of like the F3 grid?
I'm slowly trying to get my way through all the posts and stuff. It takes a while.
No, to be fair, their grid is massive. I think it ends up being like 30 drivers or something like that. It's mad.
Like, oh my god, where do I go if I was driving with 30 people?
Oh, I know. Like they come down the Kemmel Straight like 3 wide.
Oh no,
that was so scary. Like, no, not scary, but I was like, oh my god. And then,
what is going on?
Yeah, then oh god, seeing that, and it was like raining as well. Just 3 cars in the rain, and then like one broke down like further down the straight, and but the racing is so exciting though.
It sounds exciting, but also really scary.
That was Belgium. I can't remember the other tracks, but I just remember Belgium. I remember being like, oh my god, that's 3 wide in a place where F1 cars aren't even going 2 wide.
No.
So definitely like a bit less cautious than you are in the Formula One car. Like obviously they still don't want to slam it into the wall, but they're a bit more not reckless, but they're more like
they'll take the opportunity.
Yeah, they like take the opportunity.
Yeah.
Also, Junior Series. Have you seen Abby Pulling is returning to GB3?
Yes, I'm so excited for it because I love Abby. Watching her in F1 Academy was just like, oh my god, let's go Abby. But obviously, slight British bias, so
obviously.
But I mean, Abby's just great.
No, she is, and her coming for her second year, like she's raced all the tracks. So well, not all of them because they've actually brought some new ones in, but like she's got
pretty much all of them.
Yeah, and she like got. I don't think she won last year. She got podium, so we'll see some more female dominance in GB3.
Come on.
I hope another female comes into it, so it's not just Abby against a bunch of boys. Like, as iconic as that would be, like, it'd be nice to see more representation.
I'd like to see a woman of colour too, like not just in essence white female racers, because it's not just the fact that it's important for gender to be represented, it's the fact of like every characteristic to be represented.
So I think like talking in that way, you can also talk about like the men in motorsport as well. Yeah. Obviously, like if you look at the Formula One grid, it's very dominated. Yeah, dominated by like white people. Yeah. European, really. Yes, so definitely think that's something across all genders for that, but also like I think females is even more important. To show like the progress. Mm-hmm. Another point I want to talk about is obviously the Rookie Reporter. So you joined them at the start. Am I right in thinking you joined as a content creator and writer? Yes. How did you then like move into like the social media assistant and stuff? Obviously that's what you do now, and I honestly kind of fell into it because I was like, I have all these things that would be helpful, and I just keep telling people, oh, you should try this, look at this, use Creator Search Insights, and I just go on a bit of a waffle about algorithms. And then Scarlett, for those of you who don't know, she's like our founder. She was just like, do you want to be a social media assistant for us? It's like, yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, I mean, definitely earned, because I see everything you put in, like all the work you put in behind the scenes as well, so definitely earned. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Do you have like an article you've written that's been like your favourite to write? Now that's difficult, but because I love so many different sports. Yeah. Honestly, it's got to be one about Marc Marquez, because his whole story is just incredible. I don't really know everything, but you definitely should read that if you want to. I know quite a bit. I know quite a bit. But I just love Marc. Marc's my favourite too, so. I am in a very Valentino Rossi dominated household. Yes, I know. I actually found photos of me at Silverstone in 2013 for the British.
Oh my god, I saw that!
Yeah, so that's for the British Superbike. So not MotoGP, but
British Superbike is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I've watched it a bit.
But do you know, talking about motorbikes, I would love to go to the Isle of Man TT.
Yes.
Get me there. Like, I know, like my family would go with me, like some people in there, but it's always like a weird time of the year where I can't just be like taking time off college.
Yeah.
I think it's like the same week as my exams this year, so I can't even like be ill.
That's really unfortunate.
You know, next year after.
Yeah. We'll take it right.
Yeah. And then I think we're going to I was just said to my dad we could do Isle of Man TT, then go from there to Le Mans.
Yeah.
And then come home.
Yeah.
Do British Grand Prix. Not that I can actually afford all that, but it would actually work out.
We're just planning it for the future.
One day it'll happen and we'll be like media at all the events.
Yes, of course.
So then talk about like being media at events. Do you have like any like specific career targets, like something, not just like what you want to do, but like a specific moment you want to have?
I honestly haven't thought about that. That's actually a really good question, because I haven't been to a race, for anyone listening, watching, which is a bit strange considering I've been creating content about motorsports for nearly 3 years now. But yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the conversation last 2 weeks ago, but I've just remembered it in 3 years. Wow.
Yeah, so the first step is actually getting to a race at some point.
Obviously, yeah.
Which we need to plan with Libby, of course. I honestly don't have a specific goal.
Yeah.
Just being with people who share the same passion with, like, as me, and just doing what I love is honestly just the overall thing.
Yeah. I think if you like or love what you're doing, then it's just going to be so much better.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll still be working, but you can have that thing of like, oh, I actually really enjoy this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're working.
Yeah. See, that question comes from the fact my progress coach makes us write like long-term and short-term goals. And like my long-term goal is always like interview a retired F1 driver, interview a world champion and stuff. So like for me, that is what I put. Do you know, actually, great story. Progress coach, first ever like week of college, he was like, right, you need to put 5 photos that describe you. My photos are me dancing on stage, Mark or Webber, some of my interviews, me running down a paddock, and me on track at the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, I put a 6th one, which was me at the football, because I was like, I need to include this. And then he looked at me, and he was like, yeah, and he like came over, he checked my work, and he's like, who's that man on there? And I'm like, that's Mark Webber. And he was like, are you serious? You're going to put that? And I was like, yeah. And he put, we're going to have a long year, me and you. And I was like, okay. So I'm always like trying to put Mark Webber into the work somehow, just like minus man up. But it's an icon. Like, you just have to.
Yeah, you just have to link everything. Like, you see a number and you go, this F1 driver?
All the time. It's like actually so bad. Like
my hockey shirt number, I wasn't even watching F1. I wasn't following it when I chose my shirt number, but it's 33. So Max Verstappen.
Yeah. I don't know how, but everyone just always like infiltrates my life, like everything. Like I can't. It's just, like I'll be in those random place all of a sudden. There's F1 link there.
Literally.
Where has it come from? It's just like the most random day, the most randomest thing. Like, sometimes you like just be in like a random shop, and then all of a sudden, like, do you know, if you go into like my local Curry's, there's a poster of Lando Norris, and then there's a Duracell Williams bunny like on a box.
Well,
like, the Lando Norris poster is for the pure electric scooters. Oh. But it's like literally you walk in and it's like there. It's in your face. So I'm going to buy a phone or something. It's just no. It's so strange. F1 is everywhere.
It is, and it's only until you become a fan that you actually start noticing it.
Yeah, like because these things have always been around. I live in a quite motorsport dense area, but it wasn't really until I actually like was like, oh, motorsports, and like not just Formula One, that I noticed all this stuff. Like I would have easily just like driven somewhere before and not noticed anything, but now I'm like, that's that factory, this driver went there, this driver went there. So yeah, it is mental actually. That is actually like everything I wanted to talk about. So unless you have anything you want to specifically talk about, yeah.
I actually don't know. I'm so unprepared for this. I am sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel like it's because we did Laps with Libby, obviously.
Yeah.
Like Friday, and then we did Review Reporters, and now we're here. So I feel like we're kind of at the point where like we have yapped so much. Like it's been great, but we have yapped so much. But yeah.
I feel like this is the most I've ever spoken to you in the past.
I know. Like I know we've had each other on Snap and like TikTok and stuff, but I feel like we've never actually fully like done this. Like actually yapped so much.
This has been in like the works for so long. You suggested this ages ago.
I know, it's been I know this year though is the year of like actually everything I suggested is getting done. Like okay then I feel like our yap has come to an end. I will just mention two things to go watch: the Rookie Reporters podcast of Formula E, and post on the same day as this one, I believe, Laps with Libby, featuring me and Alice. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Laps and Yaps, and I will catch you all next week, hopefully.